Mark, can I ask you something?
Of course, Sarah. What's up?
I noticed something about the way you speak now.
What did you notice?
Your sentences flow so smoothly. Everything connects naturally.
Oh, you mean connectors.
Connectors?
Yes, words and phrases that connect ideas together. However, therefore, on the other hand, things like that.
Exactly. When I speak, my sentences feel choppy, separate, not smooth.
That's because you're not using connectors.
I know some connectors. And, but, because.
Those are basic connectors. They're good, but natives use many more.
That's what I want to learn, how to use connectors like a native speaker.
It's easier than you think, but you need to learn them in groups, not randomly.
Groups?
Yes, connectors have different purposes. Some add information, some show contrast, some show results.
Can you teach me?
Absolutely. Let me show you the most important groups.
I'm ready.
Group 1 is adding information. These connectors help you add more ideas to what you already said.
Like, and?
And is the most basic, but natives use stronger options.
What options?
Also, in addition, furthermore, moreover, besides, plus.
Those sound more advanced.
They are. Let me give you examples. Basic, I like coffee and I like tea.
Okay.
Better, I like coffee, also I like tea. Or, I like coffee, in addition, I enjoy tea.
It sounds more sophisticated.
Exactly. Native speakers use these in conversations and writing.
When should I use furthermore versus also?
Good question. Also is casual and common in speech. Furthermore is more formal, better for presentations or writing.
So I should use also in daily conversations.
Yes. Save furthermore and moreover for formal situations.
Got it. What's group 2?
Group 2 is showing contrast. These connectors show opposite ideas or differences.
Like but?
But is basic. Natives use however, nevertheless, on the other hand, although, even though, whereas.
That's many options.
Each one has a slightly different feeling. Let me explain.
Please do.
However is formal and strong. I want to go to the party, however, I have too much work.
That sounds serious.
Right. Nevertheless is even stronger. The weather is terrible. Nevertheless, I will go.
Like you're determined despite the problem.
Exactly. On the other hand, shows two sides of something. Working from home is convenient. On the other hand, it can be lonely.
Showing both perspectives.
Yes. And although or even though combine two ideas in one sentence. Although I'm tired, I'll finish this work.
These are really useful.
Very useful. Native speakers use them constantly. What about Group 3? Group 3 is showing cause and result. These explain why something happens or what happens because of something.
Like because?
Because shows the cause, but there are many ways to show results.
What are they?
Therefore, thus, consequently, as a result, for this reason, that's why.
Can you give examples?
Sure. I studied hard. Therefore, I passed the exam. The studying caused the result.
Clear.
It rained all night. As a result, the streets are flooded.
The rain caused the flooding.
Exactly. Consequently is similar, but more formal. The company lost money. Consequently, they fired workers.
These show cause and effect clearly.
That's their purpose, making relationships between ideas obvious.
Let's practice some sentences. Everyone repeat after us.
I like coffee. Also, I enjoy tea.
The weather is bad. However, I will go out.
I studied hard. Therefore, I passed the exam.
Working from home is convenient. On the other hand, it can be lonely.
Good practice. Let's continue.
What's group 4?
Group 4 is giving examples. These connectors introduce specific cases to support your idea.
Like, for example?
For example is the most common, but natives also use for instance, such as, like, including.
When do I use each one?
For example and for instance are interchangeable. Both work in speech and writing.
And such as?
Such as lists things. I like fruits such as apples, oranges, and bananas.
It introduces a list.
Right. Like is very casual, common in conversation. I enjoy sports like basketball and soccer.
And including.
Including emphasizes that the examples are part of a larger group. Many people came, including my parents.
So it shows the examples belong to something bigger.
Exactly.
What's group 5?
Group 5 is organizing your thoughts. These connectors help you structure what you're saying.
Like numbering? First, second, third?
Yes, first, second, finally, but also to begin with, next, then, after that, lastly.
These make explanations clearer.
Much clearer, especially when you're telling a story or explaining steps.
Can you give an example?
Sure. To begin with, I woke up late. Then I missed my bus. After that, I arrived late to work. Finally, my boss got angry.
It's like a timeline.
Exactly. These connectors guide the listener through your story.
Very helpful for speaking.
Essential for speaking. Without them, people get lost.
What's group 6?
Group 6 is emphasizing or clarifying. These connectors make your point stronger or clearer.
What are they?
In fact, actually, specifically, in particular, especially.
When do I use these?
Use them when you want to stress something important. I love traveling. In fact, I've visited 30 countries.
In fact makes it stronger.
Right. Actually corrects or adds surprising information. I thought the test was hard. Actually, it was quite easy.
It shows the reality was different from expectation.
Exactly. Specifically narrows down to precise details. I need help with English, specifically pronunciation.
It focuses on one particular thing.
Yes, and in particular, or especially, highlight one thing for many. I like all seasons, but I love autumn in particular.
These make your meaning very clear.
Crystal clear.
Okay, so we have 6 groups: adding, contrasting, cause and result, examples, organizing, and emphasizing.
Perfect summary.
But Mark, how do I remember all of these?
You don't memorize them all at once.
No?
No, that's overwhelming. Here's what I did.
Tell me.
Week 1, I focused only on Group 1, adding connectors. I used also, in addition, besides, every day in my speaking.
Just those 3?
Just those 3. I forced myself to use them in every conversation.
And after 1 week?
After 1 week, they felt natural, so I moved to Group 2.
Week 2, contrast connectors.
Exactly. However, on the other hand, although, 1 week of intensive practice.
1 group per week.
1 group per week. By week 6, I had practiced all 6 groups.
That's manageable.
Very manageable and effective.
Did you just use them in speaking?
No, I also looked for them when listening and reading.
What do you mean?
When I watched videos or read articles, I paid attention to connectors. Every time I saw or heard one, I noticed it.
Active awareness.
Active awareness. This helped me understand how natives actually use them.
So you learned from observation.
Yes,
I saw which connectors natives use most often, in which situations.
That's smart.
Let's practice more sentences. I enjoy reading. In addition, I love writing.
The movie was long. Nevertheless, it was interesting.
I forgot my umbrella. As a result, I got wet.
I like fruits, for instance, apples and oranges.
Good.
Mark, what mistakes did you make when learning connectors?
Many mistakes.
Like what?
First mistake, using too many connectors in one sentence.
Too many?
Yes, I tried to sound sophisticated, so I'd say something like, however, I think that, in addition, therefore, we should.
That sounds confusing.
It was confusing. I learned that one connector per sentence is usually enough.
Less is more?
Exactly. Second mistake, using formal connectors in casual conversations.
What do you mean?
I'd use furthermore and moreover when talking to friends.
That sounds strange in casual talk.
Very strange. My friends asked, "Why are you talking like a textbook?"
So you learned to match formality?
Yes, casual conversation needs casual connectors. Also, plus, so. Formal writing needs formal connectors. Furthermore, consequently, thus.
Know your audience and situation.
Exactly.
What was the third mistake?
Third mistake, not pausing after connectors.
Not pausing?
Yes, connectors need a small pause after them. However, pause, I disagree.
The pause makes it clearer?
Much clearer. Without the pause, it sounds rushed and unclear.
Good tip.
These mistakes taught me a lot.
Learning from mistakes is important.
Very important.
Can you give me a challenge? Something I can practice today?
Sure. Today, use 3 connectors in your conversations.
Just 3?
Just 3. Choose one from group 1, adding, one from group 2, contrast, one from group 3, cause and result.
So maybe also, however, and therefore?
Perfect choices. Use those 3 naturally in conversations today.
That sounds doable.
Very doable. Tomorrow, add 3 more.
Building gradually.
Building gradually is the key.
What if I forget to use them?
Put a reminder on your phone. Every few hours, check if you've used your connectors.
That's practical.
It works. I did this for 6 weeks.
And now you use them automatically?
Completely automatically. They're part of my natural speech now.
That's the goal.
That's absolutely the goal.
Let's review vocabulary.
Word 1, connector, a word that joins ideas or sentences. However, is a common connector in English.
Word 2, contrast, a difference between two things. However, shows contrast between ideas.
Word 3, emphasize, to make something stronger or more noticeable. In fact, emphasizes your point.
Word 4, sophisticated, advanced or refined. Using connectors makes your English sound sophisticated.
Word 5, casual, informal and relaxed. Also is a casual connector for everyday speech.
Word 6, formal, serious and proper. Furthermore is a formal connector for writing.
Useful phrases now.
Phrase 1, in addition, used to add information. I like tea. In addition, I enjoy coffee.
Phrase 2, on the other hand, used to show another perspective. It's expensive. On the other hand, it's good quality.
Phrase 3, as a result, used to show consequences. I studied hard. As a result, I passed.
Phrase 4, for instance, used to give examples. I like sports, for instance, tennis and swimming.
Practice questions.
Question 1. Can you explain your daily routine using organizing connectors? First, then, After that, finally.
Question 2. Tell me about two different things using contrast connectors. However, on the other hand, although.
Question 3. Describe a cause and result situation using therefore or as a result.
Question 4. List your hobbies using example connectors. For example, such as including.
Good practice.
Mark, this was incredibly helpful. I have a clear plan now.
I'm glad. Connectors really do change how you sound in English.
They make everything flow better.
Much better. Your ideas connect, your speech sounds organized and natural.
I'm going to start with week 1, adding connectors.
Perfect. Use also, in addition, and besides for 1 week.
Then move to contrast connectors in week 2.
Exactly. 1 group at a time.
6 weeks to master all 6 groups.
6 weeks of focused practice. Then you'll use them automatically.
I'm excited to start.
Start today, right now.
Everyone watching, you heard the plan.
6 groups of connectors, 1 group per week.
Adding, contrasting, cause and result, examples, organizing, emphasizing.
Practice them in speaking. Listen for them in videos. Notice them in reading.
Start with casual connectors for everyday conversations.
Use formal connectors for writing and presentations.
Don't use too many in one sentence.
Remember to pause after the connector.
And most importantly, practice consistently.
Every day, even just a little bit.
In 6 weeks, connectors will be natural for you.
Your English will sound smooth and sophisticated.
Thank you, Mark, for this clear explanation.
You're welcome, Sarah. Now go practice.
I will, starting today.
That's the spirit.
See you next time, everyone.
Keep practicing, keep connecting.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.